So this has killer cages. The cages mean that the total of the numbers within the cage totals to the number in the top left there. So, for example, this 6 cage can be like a 5 and a 1 or a 4 and a 2. That's the only possible combinations that can be inside there. These 24s actually have to be 987s, right? No. Yes? Math is hard, yeah. Okay. So no, those are all 987s. Hey, crazy. And this 4 has to be exactly a 3 and a 1. This 7 has to be 4, 2, 1 exactly. Yeah. The extra early stream is because my sleep is messed up and I need to get a stream in sometime, so here we are, basically. So another thing you can do with these cages is you can look at the negative information, like because we know that this is adds up to 7, this adds up to 27, we know this adds up to 11. For example. Oh, another interesting thing is because this is 789, that's 789, this also has to be 789 right there. Can you do anything with this 11? Does that have to be a 6-5? Because it can't have a 4 in it. So it can't be 4-7. It could be 3-8 though. It could be 3-8. Okay. And the 6 has to be, of course, 1, 2, 3 there. Which means this has to be 1, 2, 3, which means this has to be a 3. And this has to be a 4, and those have to be 1, 2. Let's see. These 16s have to be 9-7s. Just seeing if the normal Sudoku stuff with the 3 and 4 we placed mean anything. Okay, this is 2 digits that have to be a 17, so that has to be a 9-8 now. Let's see, this can't be a 7-1, so this could be 6-2 or a 5-3. Let's see, we know that it's a 7, 8, 9, so that's a 3, 4, 5 over here. We know it's not a 3 because of the 1-3 pair here. So because that's not a 3, this can't be a 9. So I know one of those is a 9 for whatever that's worth. Not much. I'm not even gonna mark that. That doesn't seem worth noting. Let's see, so this is a 12 without an 8 or a 9, so it can't be a 9-3, can't be an 8-4, it can only be a 7-5. So we know 5-7's there, so this can't be a 7, and this can't be a 5. If that can't be a 5, this can't be a 3. If anyone doesn't know what's going on logic-wise, feel free to mention. I'm trying to explain stuff mostly as we go along. If anyone hasn't done much Sudoku, the biggest, most key thing to kind of understand is the power of, pairs and stuff, especially in these killer cages. They come into play a lot. Because these two cells have to be exactly 5-7, that means none of the other cells in this box can be 5-7. None of the other cells in this column can be 5-7, because these two are already taking those slots. So applying that in various ways tends to be one of the most important things to understand with Sudoku. Let's see, this 11 can't have an 8 or a 9 or a 1 or a 3. So not 9-2, not 8-3, 7-4. Oh, it could still be 5-6, that's too bad. I was hoping it was down to one pair there. Not quite, not quite. So what's this 11 that doesn't use 5, 7, 8, 9? Does that mean this has to use a 6? Because that could be useful if so. Right, yeah, because 4, 2, 1 would be the only other option without a 6, and that's not enough. So this has to include a 6. So another useful thing is, so since we know there has to be a 6 in this column here already, we know that none of these can be a 6 and none of these can be a 6. So we can move that 6 to there. So this has to be 6-3-2 or 6-4-1. Okay, both work. Let's see. Do we have an idea of what this is based on this? It's 3 numbers, which makes it a little rough, but... So that's 17, 16, or 15. So that's 6, 7, or 8. Okay. So we do have a pretty good idea what that is, and it can't be a 7. Does the fact that it can't be a 7 limit one of the 7, 8, 9 pairs? It might, yeah. So it can either be 9, 8, or 8, 7. Okay, so all the numbers are still possible. Figure something out only to forget about it right after. Uh-oh. That sounds like me. And yeah, Brochak, I mean, feel free. The way I'm handling this is similar to how I've handled like Picross and Tamitsi and stuff, and that chat can guess along as they would like. Feel free to actually tag me if I've like done an actual just blunder, like I filled in a number that just is completely wrong. Because that, like, going back and like for mistakes I missed is my least favorite thing about it. But otherwise, feel free to guess along. But I probably won't pay too close attention to chat generally, as I mostly try to solve it myself. That is pretty much the approach we roll with on this. Oh, one of these has to be a 9. That eliminates something, right? Because it's either a 9-8 pair or a 9 or a 7-8 pair. So it has to be a 9-8 pair? Question mark. Yes. Okay. So makes this a 7. Makes that a 9-8 pair. Makes this a 6. So that's not a 6. Oh, and this is now solved. This has to be a 5. So that's a 7, that's a 5. These three numbers are 2, 4, 8. This can't be an 8. Oh, this can't be a 9, so this is a 7, that's a 9. We should have removed those 7s there a while back. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, no, because the 7 could have been down here. Yeah. We should not have removed them earlier, but we can now. Very good. Okay, so we know there's already a 6 here, so there does have to be a 6 here in the end. Which isn't gonna do much for us, but... Don't have any other 8s hanging around that's gonna do much relevant for. Let's see. What are these two? Let's total those up. So we've got 11 plus 12 for the other cages, plus 8 plus 9 for the bottom two. So those total 5. Right. I mean, it's the 4, 1, or 2, 3 pit that's left over from the 11 cage. Suppose that's not too helpful. Narrows down this 10 a little bit. It narrows down this 10 a lot, actually, right? Because this 10 can only be a 6. Actually, this was already narrowed down. So it wasn't because of this it was narrowed down, it's that we just are paying attention to it now, right? Because this can't be a 7, 8, or 9, so therefore this has to be a 6, this has to be a 4. So this has to be a 2-3 pair. This has to be a 1. So that's pretty good. So that has to be a 2 or 4, so on the other side here, that means that's a 7 or a 5. This is fairly limited here. So this can be a 9 or an 8. So this can be a 1 or a 2. Because we get it on one side, X1. So, like, this side can be an 8 or a 9, but then the other side has to be the lower side. Unless I'm missing something else you're asking about here. Is there another 10 cage? Okay. Yeah, you were looking at this side only, and it's like, well, this side can't be 6, 7, 8, or 9. Yup. Oh, you misread the rules. Gotcha. Gotcha. This can't be a 3. So this is a 1. We actually already knew that, but that's okay. We can pick it up now. 5, that's a 3. That's not a 5, that's not a 1. We know one of those. 2 is a 5. This is the only 4 in this this row, so that just has to be a 4. Makes that a 5. This probably just has to be the 5. What's the math on this? Oh, no, that's wrong. That has to be the 8, probably, right? Yeah, we actually knew that from the 11 pair here. It just wasn't obvious because there wasn't a cage there. I'll double check that, but 7 plus 27 leaves us with 11, so this has to be an 8, yes. this is an 8, and this is a 5, and this is a 9, and this is an 8, and this is a 9. And so that's 976 is what's left there. Can't be a 6 in these, so this has to be a 6. This has to be a 7 in that column, so this is an 8. This is just solved. What is this? 2, okay. Oh, this one's also solved. Never mind. Okay. That cleans that one up, which makes that a 2 there, which makes this an 8 here. Probably did even more for us, but that was a pretty good run all the same. Let's see, so these have to be... Oh, this can't be a 2. No, not 9. 7. Nope, can't count. 1, 4, 6. Final answer. Okay. So those all have to be 1, 4, 6. So these have to be 2, 5. Other number in this box. 3. 3. Okay, just making sure that is correct. Okay, so that's a 3, that's a 3, so one of these two is a 3. No fancy 3 eliminations down here, right? Okay, it doesn't look like it. You think the bottom left is solvable? That I'm curious about. I mean, I agree that it doesn't do a whole lot for us right away, but yeah, it actually could do some good stuff with the set. Like, it could guarantee one of... It could put a 7 here, actually. How would this be solvable right now, though? Let's see. So 7 is going to be here. 9 can't be here. Oh, 9 has to be here. Yeah. Yep. That's how. I'm looking for how it helps me, and like the way I'm looking for it to help me is how I solve it in the first place. So that chains through all of that. Alright, so this has to be an 8. Might as well do this as well. So we've already got 1, 2, 3 accounted for, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So that means this can't be a 6. This has to. So yeah, here's another like just common like application of that that pairing sort of stuff. So because we've got this 5, 6, 7 triplet here, we know that between these 3 digits, there's always going to be a 5, 6, and a 7. So that means any other 6s in this box we can just remove. So we can remove that 6, so it has to be a 4. Likewise, now we know these are both. Well, there's 2 different ways of looking at this. One way is we've got this 1-4 pair here, so we can remove the 1-4 here, therefore it has to be a 6. The other way you can look at it is like in this this row or in this box. Either which way works. You can see that this is the only square that could possibly be a 6, therefore it has to be a 6. And that would be a naked single. It's the only place the 9 can go. So this can't be a 4, so this has to be a 4. This is a 1, this is a 5, this is a 2, makes this a 3, makes this a 2, makes this a 1, makes this a 3. Hey, Michelina, appreciate you asking first, but yeah, the approach I'm taking with puzzle games like this is that people can play along, but I usually won't pay too close attention to chat giving hints and stuff. So the answer is yes, but also don't be too surprised or upset if I am missing the obvious thing that you're seeing, because I'm mostly trying to figure it out myself, in the generally speaking. Hey, Corian. You sunk my battleship. Let's do this pair first. So this is a 1 and a 9. That's 2, 3, 4. Okay, that can't be a 2 or a 4, so that's a 3. So that's 3, 5. This is 1, 4, 6. Alright, can we do anything fun with making creative triplets in this column? Everything seems split up enough that I can't. Sure, there's better ways to solve the little bit that's left. Like maybe we could look back at our cages. No, cages are already done their job, I think. And this is the same column as this, basically. It just has this 8 up here instead. Oh, there's only... No. There's a 3 and a 3. Yeah. And considering these two are the same, besides this, they shouldn't be any hiddens there. Unless I've done something wrong. 6, 7, 7. Oh, is this the only 9? No, there could be a 9 here. Okay. This is the only 2, though. Okay. Oh, nope. Other way around. Hey, real magic. Okay, so that's the only 9 in that column. That's mostly gonna piece it in, right? In theory? No? Oh, we missed the 5 here. Okay. I think that one's been true for a very long time. That's probably the one that Squirrelian was getting upset about. Hey, Super Mike there. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let me acquire another one here, shall we? Yeah, we haven't actually done one of these yet on stream. It's kind of like Killer, but worse, in my opinion. Okay, I need to type up rules on this one, looks like. And let me make sure I'm not missing anything on the sandwich description. I'll just copy paste that. Okay. No, no. Oh, I can't even Control Z that. I want to Control Z everything. Everywhere in my life, eh? Is that spit? That's still too big. Alright, good enough. Good enough. Yeah, this is a pie. This is heresy, right? This is claiming that a sandwich is a pie. I believe is what we're looking at here. Yeah, this is a more easy set in general, Michelino. Oh, I could link the puzzle as well if anyone wants to do it at the same time. We haven't done a lot of these. I'm still getting the habits we want to have for this sort of stuff. There we go. All right. So I've only done like one sandwich before, I think. It was very different from this one. Okay. So, you know, this is not a 9. We're looking at the totals between the 1s and the 9s. So this, it's like likely 4-9 here, but it doesn't have to be, right? We need, it could be 3-1-9. We know one of these is a 9 in any case. So let's say there was like a number 7 on the left here, real magic. If there was a number 7 on the left here, that would mean the total between the 1 and the 9 has to equal 7. And there's already a bunch of stuff filled in that over here. So if we put the 1 here, this total would be way too big. So that would mean if there's a 7 here, this would have to be a 1, and this would have to be the number 7 exactly. So that's one hypothetical example. Here, oh no, yeah, here's a good one. That's actually on the board. Even better. So this is a 5 up here. So this total is much more than 5, so there's no way the 1 can be here. Here, the 1 has to be up here because of it. I do wish I could like gray out the column numbers when they were no longer relevant, but that's okay. Oh yeah, and that is what you asked. It was probably just misinterpreted, because it's always hard to like convey what you actually mean in these cases. Alright, so this total has to be 15 without using a 5, or a 1, or a 9. You know, this is not a 9. And, oh, that means this just has to be a 9 and this has to be a 4, right? Because it can't be a... you can't do a 2-2 or a 3-1. Those are both impossible, so... you know, that's a 9, that's a 4. That's a 31, so it go. When we know the 1 is not at the top. So this has to be a 4 and the 1 has to be here because this is a 31? Because 35 is the total of the non-9 and 1 digits. So I think it has to be a 9 over here. Because the only... We just covered this, right? The only way to make 4 is a 3 and a 1 or just a 4, and we can't do a 3 and a 1, so this has to be a 4, this has to be a 1, this has to be a 9. What am I doing in column 4? One of these two has to be a 9 because either this is a 4... Oh no, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I just didn't... that was the first one I did, so I wasn't in the groove and I wasn't dismissing the 3-1 yet. They decided to make everything 4s. Then I guess we know that's a 4, 5. So that's done, that's done, that's not, that's done, that's not. This is a 3, so we know this is a 1-9 pair here. And that's already a 1. Okay, so yeah, we know, well, never mind, that doesn't tell us anything. The 9's here, here, oh, it can't be here. Okay, so that's a 9, that's a 5. Yeah, this definitely feels like about as easy as Sandwich gets. I don't know, like, I keep like expecting it to be like the like kind of obvious thing, but like a little harder. But then it keeps being like, nope, it just has to be exactly this.
Real quick.
Be right back, 1 second. Oh my god, I hit the unmute and it didn't work. I'm upset. I hate that's the worst thing about this microphone. I even stare at it regularly and it looks unmuted and then it like goes back to mute sometimes. Oh, frustrating. Okay, well, I'll explain that again. Since that was the most interesting thing we just did. The rest of it was kind of straightforward, I think. But I was saying that here's a bit of a fancier logic. That I'm confident this puzzle does not need, but we're doing it anyway because it's cool and we'll show it off there. And I think this is called an X-Wing. People that are more familiar, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it's called. But so yeah, we know the 6s in this box have to be down here because of these 2 6s here. Likewise, we know these 6s have to be up here because of those 6s here. So because these 6s and these 6s are taking up those spots, if this is a 6, then this has to be a 6. If this is a 6, then this has to be a 6, so they're kind of going in this X pattern here. But what that means is that those two, the 6s are going to be taken care of in those columns, so the only place a 6 can still go in this box is over here, one of those 2 squares. So that's a bit of a fancier deduction that comes into play once in a while. Oh, God. I need, like, an extra light indicating muting, like blinking beneath my monitor, like, violently or something if I'm muted. That would be helpful. Okay. Anyway, we've got tools over here. Okay, this is also useful. So we know that the only place up here a 3 can go is also up here. Since this is the only place a 3 can go and the only place a 6 can go, we don't actually care what other numbers are possible there. This has to be exactly 3 and 6. So nothing else in this cell can be 3 or 6, and that's nice. In that box, I should say. Keep my terminology straight. So that's a 2, 8. And we know there has to be a 2 here from that, so that makes this an 8 and that a 2. Let's see, we still got this. Does that mean much? I mean, I don't think we'll need it. And it looks harder to do than other things, so we should probably look elsewhere right now. So since one of those two has to be a 5, that makes that 5-4 resolve. And that means this has to be a 4 here, which makes this a 7 here. And that 7's already placed, so that's already resolved. Also, we've done something wrong, because it's probably what I just did. Let's see. Right. Right, yes. I accidentally removed the 4 from this rather than putting the 4 in for that. Okay. Very easy wires to flip in the brain for sure. So that makes that a 5. Because of our previous corner pencil marks there. This is gonna... Oh, never mind. Knew that solved, I just misread where it solved. Okay. So this is 3... 7 in the column there. So 7, 8. So this is now a 7-8 pair here, so this is whatever's left. That's a 3. Okay, so these can't be a 3, so this is going to be the only 3 left in that row. Makes that a 2. So this is a 6, 8, and that is a 6, 7. Probably have something else just sitting solved, mocking us, right? I assume. Maybe not. So this is, for the row, this is 3, 6, 8, and the 6 and the 3 are cancelled. What's the other digit we're missing here? 4? That's too bad. It's really hard to keep pencil marks up to date. This just has to be a 7. Can't be a 3, can't be a 4, can't be an 8. Oh, there's 5 digits missing here, not just 4. What's the other digit? 2. Okay. This has to be a 7, then, actually. Right? For the row. Just double checking. Okay. Apparently this was written wrong. Troubling, but hopefully fun. No, we just beefed it somewhere. Okay, what did we do wrong? The problem, Super Mike Man, is that this row needed a 3, and the 3 was blocked here. So if it's an 8, it's conflicting with the 8 we had put like over here. Which, I mean, probably means we can just know that that's a 3 and this is an 8 or whatever, but... So... Let's go back here. So this is still 2, 3, or 7. I mean, this is already solved regardless, so let's do that first. But that's 2, 3, or 7, so that has to be 7. That has to be 2. That has to be 3. That has to be 2. We'll do it a different way this time. Okay, so this is 3, 4, 8 in this box. We know those are both 3, 4, so we can remove the 3 here. So that's an 8. Is that a 4? This is the only 7 in this column. 6. Okay. I'm getting better at least, like, catching where my mistakes probably happen. I still hate them so much. Salutations, Citizen Stranger. Oh yeah, looking outside of the sandwich is definitely a thing you can do for some value at times, too. This barely utilized sandwiches in interesting ways, though. Catch you later, Squirrelia. Let's see if I've got one more on the docket. Yeah, exactly, Super Bike Bandit was like, place some 1s, 9s, and 4s in these squares, is basically what it said. I mean, if your brand new to sandwiches, looking outside them wasn't entirely obvious, like this one here was a little bit less obvious, but not that much. Alright, let's see what else we've got here. Sure, that one's gonna be kind of a little hard to read, but... We'll give that a go. Alright, that works. That's right, X1. That's right. So, Little Killer is same idea as the cages, but it's based on the diagonals here. So, like, we know these two are a 3-1 pair, for example. We start with no digits shown. So that's a 3-1 pair. So that means that the 3-1 and that box have to be in there, for whatever that's worth. Okay, so this is a 9-7 pair. Are the big numbers actually useful to me right now? I mean, they kind of have to be, but... It's weird because they go over such a large area of, like, non-intersecting rows, columns, boxes, etc. Alright, so that's everything but 4-2-1. But, like, there's nothing I could use the leftover 4-2-1 for, is there? Because I'd much rather use 4-2-1 than 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But, we can remove the 3s from that, at least. I mean, I guess I'll indicate that. I'm not super happy about it. Anyway, what else we got here? 16 and 2 over here as well, so that's another 7, 9. Hey, moonwalking. So, look at our other 3 square diagonals. We know this can't have a 1 or a 3 in it. Yeah, so like the fact we can build these off of the previous numbers helps them too, of course. So this can't be 9. Oh yeah, the 1's off limits too. So the lowest anything else could be is 4, 2. So 6, 4, 2. Does it have to be exactly 6, 4, 2? Yeah, because we can't have 5 twice. So that has to be 6, 4, 2. Okay, this is 2 more, not 1 more than the 12. So I think that means this can be more than one thing. Because it could be 8, 4, 2. But it could be 7, 5, 2 as well. So this could be 8, 3, 2. Could be 6, 3, 4. That ain't great. That seems unlikely to be terribly helpful. I mean, 15's kind of low for 4 digits, though. If there was only 1 digit outside of the bottom left box, that would be a little more useful. $25 over 4 boxes seems more likely to be useful too. I'll finish looking at this one though. So 9, 1, 2, 3 is possible. And given that's possible, that means there's a lot of others. Yeah, okay. That's a lot of stuff. Actually, I mean, this is the same thing, but it's somewhat restricted on the 7-9, which makes it potentially better here. Yeah, in fact, only... This can't be a 7 or a 9 at all. And this can't be a 7 or 9 at all. Yeah, that doesn't actually mean too much, but... either way, 25. So what's the most? Most is 30 of 4 digits. So that's a few too many steps off. Like 9871, 9853. Seems like a lot of possibilities here. I guess I'm gonna look at this stupid 23 now. So remaining, no, we don't even know exactsies on the leftover digits. Leftover digits can be 985 or 976. I guess we know there's not a 9 in there, right? So the leftover total is 22 that we have to make in 3 digits. And we can't make that without using a 9, so we know this is not a 9. That's what I get out of that. There's probably something else I get out of that, but that is the marginally useful piece I sus there. Oh, we know this is not a 1 as well, for whatever that's worth. But I guess I'll go ahead and just fill in these, since I'm not finding a lot else I want to work with right now. Does that help this at all? Probably. Yeah, this has to be 5-7, and this has to be 2-1. Because otherwise we can't equal the 15. So that was an important step. So that gives us those. And those don't helpfully overlap with much of nothing. Oh, we can be creative with it though, right? A little bit. So this is a triplet of 1, 2, 3s, so we can remove a 2 here. That works, right? seems a little sketch, but I think that works. Because even though, we should just, okay, it works because that's a 1-3. This just has to be a 2. Yes. That's why, like, if it felt wrong because, like, well, I'm doing this in a weird way, it seems like it should already mean, yeah, okay. It already means other things. We have placed a number on the board. Great success. It's funny because I was looking for removing numbers in the bigger sets, but not the smaller sets there. Solving those, I don't believe, does much for us, but we've done it. So, I mean, theoretically, we should be able to do something with this 18 or this 13. I mean, given the way this puzzle is designed, I'd be pretty surprised if that wasn't the case. Alright. 13... can be an 8-2-3. But it can also be a 6-5-2. Also an 8-1-4. Okay. Well. All right. Is this any more appealing? So this can be... oh, this has to be 8-6-4. Okay. There's the piece we're looking for. I could have sworn I looked at that already once, but maybe not. And then this works kind of opposite to the one we just did. Where if that is, say... it just has to be the 5-3, I believe? Yes. So then we get all of that together. Then we've got our 7-9 pairs here. So we are, in fact, continuing to mirror this. So we get our 8 there, which gives us our 9 here. Which gives us a 7 here and a 9 here. Alright, well, we've mirrored that now. Now what? Oh, we got this here. Does that mean we have this here? We do, in fact. Like, I assume this is going to continue to mirror. That's already solved as well. Doesn't seem to mean a whole lot on its own. Maybe these diagonals now do something with a lot of number restrictions there, like hard number restrictions though. Let's see. Hey, Anvar! Thank you for 5.4 metric years of support. So that can't be 9 for whatever that's worth. Oh, which means that has to be 9, actually, specifically. So, does that mirror at all? Like, this can't be a 1? Is that a thing? And that would be the mirror of that, right? So 2 digits to total 12. That could just be an 8, 4. That seems like that can still be a 1. But my mirrors. Alright, we'll go back here. I'm a little, like, paranoid that we missed a mirror opportunity here, but we're gonna look back over here. This can't be a 9 now, so that's, potentially helpful. So, 842 is possible. 752 is possible. 734 is possible. Oh no, it can't be a 3 though. That's not helpful though. That's all the numbers, right? Oh no, there's no 6 in here. Is that meaningful? Okay, it can't have a 6. Sure? I mean, sure. I guess we'll leave these dumb pencil marks in this dumb mess here. Nope, that one couldn't be a 9 to begin with. Okay. 5 is what we want to remove there. 5. They pare down a little bit at least. That's the rules I've got written right below it, Anvar. That the diagonals equal the totals there. Does this end up being useful? Can we make a quadruplet set here? Like, is this 2, 4, 6, 8? But it can be other things too, right? 1, 2, 4. Yeah, is there anything preventing this from being a 5? I don't think so. That's too bad. Almost. Oh, it can't be a 2 either, I suppose. But... I looked at that like twice. I don't know why I didn't see that too is eliminated. Does the fact this have to be a 4 or an 8 pare these down further? It probably does. 8, so these two have to equal 6 in that case. And they still can. 2 and a 4. If that's a 4, these two have to equal 10. The 2 and the 4 was the only possible way for that, right? Yeah, okay. So 4, these have to equal 10. So that removes this 8. That removes this 4. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that removes that 4. Okay. Fancy that, huh? Alright, what do we got here? Although this is... The math of these are weird, because I'm... Oh, does that still apply to Little Killer? Actually, can we not repeat digits on a diagonal? Because that's important, if so. Because that's true of normal killer cages. Let me check the thing I pulled it from real quick and see if it says... It doesn't say that as a restriction. Okay. Thanks, specification. Alright, 25 minus 9, so we got 16 remaining in these. If that's a 7, we've got 9 remaining in these. So that would mean this can't be a 9, can't be a 7, could be a 6 or a 4. I think this can't be a 9 ever then, right? Yeah, so this could never be a 9. For whatever that's worth, we can remove that. Hopefully not, Kirisu. Hopefully not. The main core that we started with was within the same box. So the core that we started with is definitely still fine. Past that, I don't know. If we tried to like look back at that diagonal's total, we might have been bamboozled in that fashion. In fact, we should probably, like, I know we've been keeping up with these pencil marks, but I think I should just delete these pencil marks. I'm gonna delete those. Because those initial marks were based on the fact we could only use each digit once. And that is not true. So we had more possibilities there. Like if we had 9988 in that set or whatever, then we probably could have had a 1, and we assumed we couldn't, you know. So I think it's important we get rid of those. I think that's really the only one that we would have probably screwed ourselves on that front, though. Okay. Anyway. Oh, which I was basing this number on. Okay, let's okay, we can do these though. This is good. Oh. This is already solved and has been for a while. Alright, so these are 7, 9. Okay. Let's go and do these as well. So that means we might as well do these two. The way we knew this wasn't a 1 was based on this, so we no longer don't know that that's not a 1, so we'll let that be a 1. That's the same thing over here, so this could still be a 9 over here, too, I think. So, I'm just throw that in the garbage can for right now. Okay. I mean, it depends. Variant Sudokus can be easy and regular Sudokus can be hard, Marinda. And we did get that 5 filled in and didn't update on those. Okay. Okay, so back to this consideration here. If that's a okay, this just has to be a 6, 7, 3, I think. Right? Because 25 minus 9 is 16. 16 minus 7 is 9. 7 and 2 doesn't exist, so this can't be a 7. So this has to be a 6. And then this has to total 10, so that the only way we can do that is with a 7 and a 3. So we can get those filled in. As we continue to like circle around the edge here, huh? I am going to take a break though. So let's do the break thing. Take a screenshot if you want to keep working on it. Or I guess I don't think I actually linked this one up. I'll link it up in chat. But if you want to take a screenshot, do it now. But it is break time. I need a fresh beverage and all of that. But here, if the copy paste will work, there we go. There's the link if you want to play it along yourself. I think I forgot to link that, but yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in a few minutes, folks. Okay. We return. Those were just solved by this 4 here. Alright, surely there is more we can do in the bottom right corner here. Still like eyeballing the other killers, okay. Mostly we care about these ones. We wanna... Yeah, there's only 4 here, sure. So 1... No. What? Oh, there's the 9. I kept like seeing like there's... What? Okay. The only one eliminated is that, actually. Curious. Okay. This could still be a lot of stuff, though, right? I mean, I guess I might as well do these ones too. Oh, yes, we might as well do that indeed. Okay. Well, if we know one of those numbers is a 6, that makes that a lot more reasonable, right? So 7 is our total for remaining. So this can't be a 1 because this can't be a 6. So this can be 2, 3, 4, but it can't be a 3. So it could be, because that can't be a 3, this can't be a 4. So this is either a 2, 5 or a 3, 4. This can no longer be a 1, so this has to be a 1. Which is something. Oh, there's... I was like, I'm figuring since everything else was mirrored, this should be solved, and it is. Okay. 2, 5, 4. Oh, and this, we've got the 4, 6 removed now, too. 14 minus 1. I was about to remove the other 1 because I'm like, we've already got a 1, but we can't necessarily do that. So I'm guessing that 8-3 pair has to be a 3 rather, but let's see. If it's an 8, wait, it could be 8-5-1 actually. Yeah, because we can repeat the 1. All right, so that's still possible. It could also be 7-3-3. Huh. Interesting. It can't be. This can't be a 5 though, I think. Because then we have to total 8 between these two cells, and we can't do that. Okay. So these has to be 3-3, in fact. It's duplicates. Madness. Repeating digits. How gross is that? Alright, let's fill in all our other row column triplets here. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how differently puzzles, Sudoku puzzles can unfold depending on their design, right? They will unfurl in a lot of very unique patterns. Alright, so I'm gonna move that one there. Alright. So that's what that all looks like. I assume this big fancy diagonal is what's gonna solve the rest of this for us. Or the other big fancy diagonal, of course. So we got 17 in the remaining 4 digits. Looks like a decent number of possibilities. We might have to solve the this big one has 2 low digits, so this one looks actually pretty solvable. I'm gonna worry about that one first. So 24 in the remaining digits. Does it have to be 4488? It has to be 4488, I believe is the case. The 2 leftover digits have to be 16 if we use both 4s, and there's no 7s, no 3s. So cool. Hey, Dragna. Does that clean up this enough that we can do this yet? Maybe. I don't like the digit variability we're just looking at there. But I'll look at that in a sec if I don't see anything else to finish cleaning up here. This we can fill in a bit, so I guess I will. Because we've got the 5-6 pair here is why I was looking at that, so we know this is the only, has to be the leftovers. Alright, well that's already solved. And that's already solved. Thought that would be a good thing to look at. Pretty fruitful. Can we solve this by ignoring this? I mean, we can solve this now. I'm a little curious if we could just ignore that killer now. But we don't have any other like convenient pairs like that one over here, huh? Salutations, Criminal Nancy. They're on screen in the bottom left there. So normal Sudoku rules, but the numbers with the little arrows pointing to diagonals have to, the cells there have to total that. For example, we got the 16 down here in the bottom right. These two cells have to total to 16. All right. Actually use the rules we're supposed to. All right. All right. So the 2 digits left over have to equal 8, so this has to be a 2, and this has to be a 6. And then we just fill in whatever's left here.